Hey, what's happening, Shred Nation? This is Matt Mundy, the Shredder, and I wanted to pass on some training, some advice, some tips, some opinion on workouts, training, exercise, whatever you want to call it. And the topic of today is progression. Progression in your workouts. Your body is a highly adaptive animal. It wants to catch on to what you're throwing at it so it can stop doing stuff against its will. Its will is that of it wants to gain no muscle. It doesn't want it. It doesn't need it. It doesn't think it needs it. But you want it because you want to look freaking awesome naked. And then it also doesn't want to lose fat. It wants to store fat because fat is survival. You can survive those very cold winter months. That is very, very important to your body. You don't want fat. You want to get it away. So with your workouts, if you want to get the most bang for your buck, let's just say you're a newbie to the fitness field. You're a beginner. You need to treat yourself like a beginner, and not because you need to earn your stripes or anything like that. What you need to do is understand that a little bit goes a long way in the beginning. Just a very basic, minimal workout will result in extreme results for that amount of effort. As the months go by and your body stops responding so favorably, then you need to pick it up a notch and start to make it a little more intense. And then you can keep on progressing from there. And the idea behind that is to not allow your body to adapt to what you're doing. So that way it's forced to do those two things it doesn't want to do. Gain fat, lose muscle. That's it. You want to constantly progress the difficulty of your workouts. Now, if you were one of those guys back in high school 30 years ago that was deadlifting, 17,000 pounds or whatever the hell you were doing back in the day, well, it's not back in the day anymore. And it's time for you to get back to the basics. Whether you've been out of the gym for, 3 months, for, 3 years, it doesn't matter. Start at the beginning, start at the basics and get the most bang for your buck. Because if you start in an extreme level of intensity, of hard work with your workouts, it's going to take that much more after your body adapts to it. And your body will adapt rather quickly. So make sure that you get the most bang for your buck. You can coast it out for a very, very long time. You just need to understand progression is a good thing. Doing a little bit of work for a lot of result is a good thing. And eventually you'll be up to the point where you're lifting heavy poundages and pressing all of the other meatheads at the gym. Well, I'll give you the little head nod and you'll feel really good about yourself. But in the meantime, go and get the most bang for your buck so you look as awesome as you possibly can naked, which is always the goal for everybody. And that is my advice to you. So please subscribe to my YouTube page for continuous tips and training advice for workouts, for fat loss, for nutrition, and a lot of other things. And I will be talking to you all later. This is Matt Mundy, the Shredder, and I am out of here.